questions about being on Broadway to kind of famous people, probing real deep.
He's looking out for a teachable moment.
His name is Jacob, he's talking about Broadway, probing real deeply. It's Broadway Talks.
Welcome to Broadway Talks. I'm Jacob Pinion, and with me here is Aaron Lazar, actor, singer,
Right there. Hi.
hip-hop artist. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me on Broadway Talks.
Is that what you really want to wear?
This right here.
Seem like maybe you might want to try something else.
I just got to the theater. I usually just relax when I get here. It's gonna be alright.
Any makeup?
My shine.
No. I think we should thank Judy McLean for letting us use her dressing room. Thank you, Judy.
It is a pimp dressing room, Judy.
We're in Aaron's room, but it is very, very small. Ricky Martin has a whole other wing in his dressing room, and we just got this little closet. You played in Joelus in Les Mis? Is that right?
Oh, and Les Mis. Enjolras.
I think that's what I said.
You said Enjolras?
Alright. You took over for Max von Essen, is that right?
No, Max took over for me. Implies that I'm making up.
No implication. We must have, did we get that wrong, Michael?
You have to get a fact checker on Broadway Talks.
Alright, see.
Is it with an X?
no, that's really funny.
It should be with an X.
It's really funny.
Maybe Broadway Tax.
This is really going well. It seemed like there was a bit of a feud between you and Max von Essen. Does that go back to when you went to college in North Carolina?
Max is gonna lose that feud because I went to Duke. If he went to UNC, though, I don't like him at all.
Speaking of actually Duke, you were going to be a doctor, is that right? Did you, what happened there? You just weren't smart enough? Or? I've been told I have some really awesome bedside manner. So,
Bye.
like a bunch of girls.
I'm not even on camera. For most of this, he's just shooting you, so I don't understand.
Aaron, you were quoted in Jewish Exponent as saying, "How amazing was Cantor Jeffrey Shapiro? I was in awe of him."
That's true.
Tell me about Cantor Shapiro.
Here's my cantor.
It's really interesting. I read somewhere that you play Fabio. I found that hard to believe because you don't really look like Fabio.
I played Fabrizio, if that's what you're...
In Light and the Pizza.
Yeah, that's what the show was called, Like the Pizza.
Which actually brings us to our first teachable moment. Light and the Pizza was at Lincoln Center. Now, Lincoln Center was a part of the urban renewal because it was a ghetto. And Rockefeller was like, let's put some big buildings here and art's gonna happen. So he did, and that's why we have Lincoln Center.
Is that true?
Now it's time for Ask a Broadway Star. Here's a question from Juan in Tucson that he just tweeted us a few minutes ago. Is it lonely up there on that pedestal? Do we look small? Literally a wide shot.
It's definitely not only on me.
No, it's not only. I think that it's okay for a camera not to be only on you. I think it's okay for a camera to be on two people. So
Okay.
that's what I want to do.
Show.
Another question from Ainsley in DC that she posted on Facebook. Do you like toast? Sometimes I do. Not all the time. It's got to be a good bread. I watched Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy yesterday, and they eat toast in 4 or 5 scenes in that movie. Here's an emailed question from Hank in Seattle. What's your favorite submarine movie? Now, I've never seen Down Periscope, but I saw Hunt for Red October, and I found it to be an excellent film. I didn't see UB 540, but Bon Jovi was in that, so that would probably be your favorite, Aaron, because you're from New Jersey. According to my research, Aaron means lady, and Lazar is Jewish for of the night. Now, what does that mean? How many people have you had sex with? You've been compared to Liberace. Now, is that because of your flamboyant outfits or your love of boys? You were quoted in the Post referring to the current Sky, Zach Resnick, as a young sprout. Is that another Liberace reference?
There's a lot of inference going on.
I don't know, man. He thinks he doth protest too much.
My foot is currently on your sound man's crotch. Is that a problem?
Not for me.
Is that a problem for you?
Finish the following sentence. I tweet to fill the void left from... Has it been difficult for you to find parts as an actor in your 50s, or has the transition been pretty easy?
It's a pretty cool play.
I don't think Judy wants you to touch her plate.
He could touch my plate. The tiger. He's a tiger.
Just petting it.
If you could take the is out of the and then what you do is you grab the big balls and you sprinkle it all over with the on top of the bed, who would be the Broadway star that you would choose? For me, it's Angela Lansbury. Here, Lazar, thank you very much for joining us today on Broadway Talks.
You're gonna wear that sweater in the
It's been-
future for these
This has been a lot of fun.
Ebert and Roper meets Mr. Rogers.
Really? It's Fraggle called and what his hair back.
My hair?
Yeah,
It looks like a Fraggle's hair.
something like that. Like a Muppet of some kind.